Welcome to this video, and I want to go and talk to you as well as show you step by step how to take part in this airdrop. And we're going to talk about my top 4 Solana airdrop going into the beginning of 2024, because this one are going to be released early 2024 Q1, most likely max Q2. So jump in as soon as you can, put some Solana in, get the airdrop farming, because you will not regret the amount of money that you will make. With that said, I want to jump straight onto the laptop over here, and we got 4 different projects, as we said, which we're gonna go and see in just a second. We start off with Marginfi, or we've got also Drift. This is completely up to you. You will find both the Marginfi and the Drift link down below. It's my affiliate link. If you do want to join, thank you very much. But what are we doing here? Well, we go on lending. And why am I giving you 2 options for it? Well, because sometimes it could be complete. There could be too many people lending and borrowing, for example, on Marginfi, that you need to shift to Drift. And yes, both of them have potential airdrops, so make sure to check it out. So here, as you're able to go and see, I am putting, as we said, I supplied my Solana, I supplied my Blaze, which were like 80 cents, and just to see 80 cents, these were received from airdrops already. So it's just a little bit more, just to have more contract signing and implementing more things. As you're able to go and see over here, I have the MSOL, and I supplied the MSOL, I supplied $600, but I only borrow, as you're able to go and see here, $282, because I do want to keep it safer than riskier, in terms that I don't want to borrow 100% of what I can, so that my health factor, which is already in the red, it is not extremely bad. So that's one key feature. So I lend MSOL and I borrow BSOL, and I also borrow JITOSOL. So this was just to have 2 different pools, but you're able to do anything that you want. And to do this, well, you go over here on lend, you supply your token, as we're able to go and see, select token, and you can supply your lend and borrow over here. You supply Solana. So you're also, it's better if you go and do it with the MSOL, because this will allow you to have the Marinade airdrop as well as the Marginfi or the Drift airdrop. Or if you have, for example, 10 Solana that you stake over on the Marinade website over here, you're able to put 5 on Marginfi, 5 on Drift, so you have all the airdrop completes. So important here, as we said, you lend Solana, JITOSOL, whichever coin you have. We did receive MSOL, which is over here. You click on MSOL that we just received. I already staked mine. And once you supplied, let's say, $500 worth of MSOL, kind of like what I did, you have the possibility to borrow against what you lend. In this case, you go and pick what you want to borrow. I did MSOL, as we're able to go and see. I lended MSOL and I borrowed BSOL. This is the strategy that I suggest you to do. Why? Well, simply because you are doing Solana with Solana token. You're not doing shit coins. You're not doing stable coins. The price, more or less, of MSOL and BSOL are always going to be the same. Also, if you decide to go and stake Solana over here, so you stake a little bit over here, then you want to do Solana and Solana instead of MSOL, BSOL, you are able to do it. But keep a pair, you lend and you borrow something that has more or less the same value. Either you do all stable coins or you do all Solana related coin. If one goes up, the other goes up. If one goes down, the other goes down. It works absolutely smooth. So you lend and you lend and you borrow. After this, you're able to find over here, you have the point section, which, by the way, you're able to go and stake as well if you want, swap, bridge, up to you. But you got the points over here, and you're able to see your progress. Every referral points that I get, for example, if you decide to support me with my referral links, I get 10% of the points that you do. So you don't lose money, you just support me, I get 10% of the point. If you invite somebody else, you will get 10% of that person as well. And I got the lending points and the borrowing points. The borrowing points are 4-1. The lending points are more or less 1-1 as it stands. So you get more points by borrowing more, but it is also riskier to borrow close to what you lend. So make sure, please be careful, do your due diligence. I'm no financial advisor whatsoever. This is simply my strategy to go and have the best possible airdrops going into 2024. And we said either Marginfi or Drift or both. Also over here, you have the referral links down below, and it is a point system. So potentially an airdrop is more likely to happen than not. And what do we do here? Well, on Drift, you're able to do the same thing. You're able to lend, trade, earn, etc. And if we go here, we lend and borrow. As we're able to go and see, I did also apply for this, and I am lending and borrowing money. What did I do? Well, first step, stake Solana, receive MSOL. Second step, I went to Marginfi, so I did all of the procedure. I supplied MSOL and I borrowed BSOL. The BSOL that I borrowed over here, which by the way you find automatically in your wallet if you do all of these procedures, the BSOL that I borrowed from Marginfi, I went on and deposited and lended it over on Drift. So it is kind of a looping. A looping is when you go and reutilize all the assets more than one time, but your risk of liquidation will increase if you keep on looping it. So I didn't do it as much, but we went over here and we got the lending and the borrowing. So I did lend BSOL, and in this case, I did borrow only $68 just to have a little bit of MSOL. So I lended MSOL once again, which is the first thing that we did, but by lending the BSOL over here, $120, I was able to borrow 50% to keep my account health of 29%. I was able to borrow the beautiful of the MSOL. Now with this MSOL, I could keep on looping it. So I've got them, cool. I could go back and lend them, but I'm not gonna do that. That is up to you. If you do wanna do it, feel free to do it. The other thing, so this is also lending and borrowing, and it works the same. We got the total value, borrowed, insurance fund stake, users, 70,000 users, which I do believe it is less than a Marginfi in terms of users, but I might be wrong. But anyway, we have lended and borrowed on 3 different platforms. Which one is the fourth? Well, fourth is the most interesting one, and it is Camino. Over here on Camino, I provided liquidity with BSOL and also KJT. So these are, as we're able to go and see, BSOL, I did put a little bit of BSOL from Marginfi, which, as you're able to go and see, I borrowed $282 worth of BSOL and JITOSOL. Well, what I did is I put a little bit over here, lending and borrowing, so I'm able to be eligible for this airdrop. Even though I'm not the highest ranking in the airdrop, I am eligible for this. And I also went to put it onto Camino. Camino, I provided liquidity, but also here, you are able to borrow and lend. But I did provide liquidity over here, and the liquidity I provided is BSOL to SOL. Now, the nice thing over here, you don't have to swap. If you have 2 BSOL, you put on the liquidity, you deposit your BSOL or your Solana. The amount that you deposit, it is going to be automatically cut in half and the liquidity provided. So you don't have to worry about that. You're able to go and see I am in profit. I got a few fees, so very happy for that, as Solana price did go really, really nice. The thing is, here we got the points, and we are still early for the Camino one because Camino still hasn't released a point system, which point system means potential airdrop. But you are early to go and utilize, so make sure to go and do this. Potentially Camino, the most important one out of them, so make sure to get yourself a position if you do want to be eligible for the airdrop, because the point system yet not came out, which means if you start now, you are very, very early to go and utilize a Marinade over here. Now, if you do want to utilize, and this is a step-by-step, literally from step 1, how to get SOL to stake, to utilize from stacking one single Solana, how you're able to go and farm 4 different airdrops. So if you do enjoy it, all the links are gonna be down below. You will find it on the comment section, so or in the description. So make sure to utilize my referral code if you wish. Thank you very much for the support, and you will get bonus points as well by utilizing a referral code. So thank you very much. But we're gonna go into all 4 of this. So we start off with Marinade over here. You're able to stake Solana to get MNDE, which is the beginning of the procedure to get all 4 of the airdrops. And if you do like the video and you find this important, make sure to retweet it, comment, like it, and all them goodies. So you'll be taken to this landing page over here utilizing my code over down below. So this is going to be the presentation. Welcome to your Solana stacking overview, which you're able to go and check all the overview that you need to do, but it is very important. So you have Solana, and I already started farming and stacking my Solana. If you do want, you can go simply from here, from the stacking, start earning SOL now. The important thing is go to starting SOL. You have liquid over on stacking, not native, and you also have automated, or you go and choose your manual validator if you have a friend or know somebody that you want to support. Click on max over here, which this is what you got. You'll be able to stake Solana. So important is that you have liquid stacking. By stacking this Solana over here, you will be rewarded MSOL. MND will be the airdrop from this. So by stacking Solana, you get the first airdrop plus more information in the future on it, as it is coming to the end of the month and you're able to claim your token after 30 days. But if you stake 1 Solana in your Phantom wallet or any other wallet that you're utilizing, you will be receiving as well MSOL. Now, stacking Solana over here on Marinade, you will find the link down below to get extra points. You will have stacked Solana into MSOL. You get the same amount of Solana you take out. Basically, they give you MSOL in return after stacking Solana. What do we do from now? Well, we got two possibilities. We got, which is absolutely one of the best thing possible. But these are my 4 Solana airdrop. We have also BNB airdrop, which you're able to find throughout my Twitter page or my YouTube as well. We got 3 airdrop. We post daily videos on airdrop. Make sure to stick to the channel, stick to the Twitter page, turn the notification bell on, be the first one to enter all of these airdrop. With that said, thank you for watching, guys, and I will definitely see you all in tomorrow's video. If you got questions, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you very much and see you.